Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Tim's Thrifted Treasures, and I'm Tim, and this is a follow-up video on my birthday challenge $25 gift card. So I'm going to take that $25, see what I can turn it into from one birthday to the next. So since my last video, I've sold 7 items, and a few of them items, I tried to like get a bunch of listings ready, and then I upload them, I activate them just before I do my video. That way you guys can see, if you see something you like, and go and purchase that. So, but the only problem is with that is I kind of, I don't know, I just kind of don't want to fall behind on doing my listings. So I went ahead and listed some items one at a time, and 3 of those things sold since I got to do this video. So I'm going to start off with the items that sold. There were 7 items that sold that brought $128.72. So I sold this pair of Skechers, and my profits were $30.27. And then I sold another pair of Skechers. This is a pair of Skechers that I didn't show on my video yet. So that's already sold, $26.82. And then another a pair of Skechers I had previously listed, $17.21. And then here's a pair of those sandals, UFOs. They sell really good, so anytime I see them, I pick those things up. And that item I sold, I just recently listed it, $19.60. This Cobra, it's a head cover for a driver golf club, and that brought $11.95 profit. Then this duck, I've had it listed for a little bit now. My profits were $14.68, and that was a really cool sale because it showed up as a repeat buyer. So I really appreciate you coming back and making another purchase for me. I do have, I know at least another carving here that I need to get listed, and I have a really nice, I should have had it with me right here, but I wasn't planning on mentioning it, but I got Ducks Unlimited. It's an oar, and the handle of the oar is carved and painted as a mallard duck. It's really sharp. I sold the turkey salt and pepper shakers that I just showed on my last video, so $8.19. So like I said, them 7 items brought $128.72 profit, and then we had $702.98 left over, bringing us to a total of $831.70. And then so originally I had 13 items for this video, but 3 of them sold, so I'm going to show you 10 more. But those 13 videos cost me $84.69. So now we're left over with $747 and a penny. So since this video, this challenge started, we're 204 days into it. So we got 161 days left to go until September 25th of this year. And we sold 100 items. You know, we started out with 4 items, and I took the profits and kept going shopping. So we started with 4 items. Now I've sold 100 items, and I have 109 items listed to potentially bring more profits. And profits right now, the total is $2,296.26. So it's fun. I got to keep on top of things. And then, like I said before, I do have other things listed. I think I have about 200 items listed on my eBay, Tim's Thrifted Treasures. And things have been slow. Yesterday I shipped out 4 items. I got 2 going out today so far. So hopefully things are going to get going again here with the sales. So I'll show you what I have here. Oh, I goofed up again. I sold a pair of Skechers, and I went to package them up, and I kind of double checked the size and everything, make sure I'm shipping the right shoes. And some of the tags in these shoes, they're pretty far deep in the shoe, and it's kind of looking down on an angle and everything. I listed these shoes as 8.5. It was in my description, and it was in my item specifics, but I did have a picture of it. And yeah, I was kind of bummed. They're actually 9.5, not 8.5. So I messaged the buyer before I sent them out, and it was that buyer was really smart and everything, and that's what they were expecting, the 9.5. They must have really looked over my pictures, and they said package them up and ship them. So thank you very much for being understanding. You know, I'm just human and we make mistakes. I didn't have my glasses on probably, which I don't know if that would have helped any. But all right, so here's a pair of Skechers, women's Skechers, and these are a size. My eyes are telling me 8.5, and these are things that are listed already. Here's another pair of Skechers, and these are women's size 10. And here's similar to the first ones I showed you. It's like a woven pattern. These are women's size 6.5. I was pretty excited to find these here, these Crocs. I've tried selling Crocs before. They're pretty popular, and I do believe they sell good, but I just haven't really had that much luck with them. But I picked up these here, and these are actually men's size 8, women's size 10, but they have a leather upper to them. And I seen sold comps on these selling pretty good, so I went ahead and picked them up, got them listed. And then here's, I mentioned in my last video that I had a second pair of these, so I listed in my last video a pair of these, but here's another one there. I didn't put them side by side, so I don't know if they're identical or if they're different sizes, but same color pattern, but these are women's size 8.5. Yeah, I had one of my viewers recently question me on my video where I find all these nice shoes, and I just been really blessed with my Goodwill, and I know I'm seeing more and more people starting to look over the shoes, unfortunately, but you never know, any given time they can come out with a new, actually just yesterday I was there and I seen them coming out with a new cart from the back, and it looked like it was full of shoes, so I started following the lady around, and I don't like to bother them when they're working, I think they can get pretty annoyed, but I try to be respectful about it. And I was kind of following her along as she was putting shoes up on the rack, and I found a really nice pair of women's On Cloud shoes. So them will probably sell probably up around the $50 range. So I'll have to get them listed soon. Here's some nice white Skechers here. There's Skechers slip-ins, and these are women's size 9.5. I read that one right that time. 9.5. The New Balance is a really good seller. So these right here they are men's size 9, and they're 2E wide. And these ones here, I don't know for sure. They're like brand new. These ones here, I'm not quite sure the insoles on them. They appear to be like an aftermarket insole. They fit really good, and I think it's kind of an upgrade. Trying to get it out here. But, I mean, it's got the blue bottoms that would kind of match the color of the shoe, but this other side is not blue. So I put that in the description, and I don't think it's going to affect the sale. And then I was pretty tickled about this a Furby here. I see my buddy Wolfman Chad at Wolfman Goodies. I think he found a bunch of these on Facebook Marketplace maybe, and he did really good selling those things. So I was excited to find this one. I think these are just little additional, you could take these off, just little bows on there to fancy it up a little bit. But I put batteries in here, and the batteries were the acid was leaking, but I caught it in time, and it didn't have any effect on the springs or any of the contact points. And so I kind of made sure that was good and clean, and I put batteries in there, and the thing works. And I couldn't figure out how to turn it off, so I Googled it, and it sounds like, they're kind of known to have a hard time. Supposedly you can lay them on their back for so long, or else do something with their tail, pull on their tail or something. But I couldn't get it shut off, but it sounds like a common thing. So it is kind of a creepy little thing, but I have a feeling it's going to sell pretty good. This is my son educated me on this one. I was at a thrift store and a lady had one of these in her cart, and then she left one behind. But I looked up sold comps on it, and they were selling pretty good. This is a size 4. It's called Dribble Up, and my son that kind of educated it. I guess it's got like Bluetooth technology. It's like a smart soccer ball or something. I have no idea. He recently bought a basketball that's got this smart technology or whatever, but oh, and this is another thing that my first time finding here is I got these rubber ducks, and I would have never thought of it, but again, my buddy Chad at Wolfman Goodies, he picks up a lot. He gets really big bags of random toys, and then him and his wife, they sort through them and then break it up and sell them, you know, individually, or just break them up and sell them. And so I seen that he was he had some rubber duckies, and then it hit me all of a sudden. It's like, yeah, you see all these Jeep people riding their Jeeps around, and there's all these rubber ducks on their dash. So I know at U of M, when I go down there for checkups, the receptionist down there, there's 2 or 3 of them, and they got a bunch of rubber ducks. Maybe I should take and give them to them as a gift. But I thought there was 12 in here, but there's actually 24. There's a lot of smaller sized ones, but there are some good sized ones. This one here looks like a shark. So I'm gonna see how that goes, and but all right, well, thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you here next time, maybe in a week or 2. Seems to be about average for me doing a new video. All right, have a good rest of your day. Bye.